Serve, protect, and save Medicare does not affect your benefits. Let me repeat that. Our plan does not affect the benefits for people who are in or near retirement. It's a promise that was made, and it's a promise that must be kept. But in order to make sure we can guarantee that promise for my mom's generation, for those baby boomers who are retiring every day, we must reform it for my generation. To save it for this generation, you have to reform it for my generation so it doesn't go bankrupt when we want to retire. The good news is there are bipartisan solutions to do this. The plan we support originated in the Clinton Commission plan to save Medicare in the late 1990s. It's a bipartisan plan in Congress today. It's a plan that says, do not change benefits for people 55 and above, and for those of us who are younger, when we become Medicare eligible, we get a choice of guaranteed coverage options, guaranteed affordability, including traditional Medicare.
Would you put your video up on
so we get to pick the plan for us when we retire. And that means all those providers compete against each other for our business, and we don't have to beg for the mercy of 15 bureaucrats whether or not we get our health care. We think the best way to save Medicare is to empower 50 million seniors, not 15 unelected bureaucrats, to make their decisions on how they get their health care. Mitt Romney and I will protect and strengthen Medicare so that the promises that were made, that people organize their retirements around, like my mom, will be promises that are kept. One of the ways that we can make sure that this promise is kept is to get people back to work. It's to grow this economy. That's why we're offering solutions for more jobs and higher take-home pay. The Romney-Ryan plan for a stronger middle class is designed to get this economy growing again. 12 million jobs, grow the economy at 4%. This would create 713,000 jobs right in Florida alone. The key to doing it is to get us back to work. We have lots of energy in America. Let's use this energy in America so we can create jobs and lower our gas prices. We need people who are out of work to be able to go back to school to get the skills they need to get new jobs and new careers so they can get back on the path to prosperity. We also have to grow more things in America. My buddy Adam Putnam, I see him here. He's your ag commissioner. He knows a lot about growing things. We make things in America. We grow things in America. We have to make more, grow more, sell it overseas. That creates good jobs in America. We also have to stop spending money we just don't have. We got to cut spending, get this deficit under control, so that we leave our children and our grandchildren a debt-free nation. That affects jobs today. We have to champion small businesses. Small businesses is the engine of opportunity, the engine of job creation. We need to restart that engine. You know, growing up, my dad worked and my mom stayed at home. I've got 3 older siblings, a sister and 2 brothers. And my mom stayed at home those years. When my dad died, my mom went back to school. She went back to college, got a new skill or new trade, and then she started a small business. My mom had 3 or 4 employees at that small business that she started. We were taking care of my grandma at the time. She was going to school, and then she started this small business. And Mom, I am proud of you for going out, getting another degree. I'm proud of you for the small business that you created. And Mom, You did build that! That's what America is all about! I'm so proud of her for that. I'm so proud of her for doing that. Right in the middle of her life. This election is the most important election in our lifetimes, no matter what generation you come from. You know, there are a few things my dad would always say that have always really just stuck with me. Number one, he would say, son, you are either part of the problem or part of the solution. He was usually telling me this when I was part of the problem at the time. The other thing he would say is, son, in this country, every generation of Americans solves their problems so that their children are better off. That's the American legacy. It is our duty to save the American dream for our children and theirs.